Okay. Hello there. I think everything's on. Okay. All right. About have maybe two more, and then I'll have some later. I went to the parks. I went to Universal again, so that was kind of tiring. So I had to rest after that because that would kind of warm me out a little bit. So, all right, much love, blessings, and here we go. Greetings. I'm Mendelson with the shark race from Sirius B. Our tactics are not seen on your world any longer, as once we did have a presence on your world, and you do have our species on your world, but our alien presence is here and there now, because our species is not always trusted, as we do have a mechanical way of manipulating minds. Even reptilians do not always see us coming, as we have battled them on many occasions. And I've won many of them. Even the ones we lost, we damaged them greatly. So that is where we give ourselves our credit. But understand, our peace with your planet is an offering of the shark people on your world, as for those in your that swim in your oceans at this time. As we do protect other breeds that might not be understood. We might be of a predator race, but we do protect other races that cannot protect themselves. You'd be surprised. Of course, we do devour many. But even we are much of a protector of the oceans. Even if it might not seem like that, we do protect the oceans from human intervention sometimes. Our energies are on your planet aren't the same as our alien connections. Our alien connections are of much more complexity, as our worlds have been invaded by reptilians, as we have found ways to manipulate their energy and learn their strengths and weaknesses as they attacked us. So yes, they might have won on one front, but we learned about so much from them that they did not want us to know. And their secrets are known to us now also, so they know how to keep back from us and even to end their wars, because we know their weakness very much so. The reason we're bringing this up, because our presence is quite close to your planet at this time. As observant, also, we're opening up our hand to your society to let you know that we are not of a criminal race, but of a race of gratitude that your race still exists, and still you still have problems finding yourselves. But understand what is going on at this time to your world is mass manipulations from reptilians and Syrians that cause most disruption in your heart chakra at this time. To help, what they do is they bring up memories of how bad you are. They've done this to many. I believe some do feel like they are a bad influence on others, but it is not always the case. You're learning, You warn from mistakes. Sometimes I take them as mistakes and press it onto you to make you feel very depressed for many days on end, or years for that matter, to make you feel like you're a horrible person. Those that manipulate others and don't realize they're suppressing others, they let them continue on feeling that they are a good person. Not to say that they're horrible, but their suppression of others, their demanding of others. Some reptilians do take those abilities of human and continue it on, spread it. I believe some of you have been incarnating, dealt with incarnations on your world of human that are a pain in the ass and continue to be a pain in the ass and don't always see it. That is actually, in some cases, a reptilian manipulation to blind the one that is causing the trouble. They have their foot there. It's not all cases, but some are. Also, the reptilian, not always these are reptilians. Some are Sirians, some are actually weird felines that cause these type of issues on your human earth to manipulate your energies constantly to keep you at a low vibration. There are technologies used around your cities that do lower their vibration, also that put thoughts into your minds of depression, of entertainment. They're done very well they are unable, most alien extraterrestrials are not allowed to touch these creations because much of it's human made. It's just humans don't realize that your own creation is causing your low vibrational state of mind. Some of you are in your power plants and other apparitions that I can't go into at this time. It's kind of off our limits for you to discover on your own and to raise the vibrations on your own. One moment. But as we connect to your society, there is a peace of mind. You can find peace of mind, peace within yourself without being aggressive to others. But first, you have to find peace within yourself, meaning a neutral relationship with you without being aggressive to others. Because aggression, especially from family members that continue on that aggression, feel like they're doing the right thing for others. In some cases, that is true because others need to be tested. But then when you're tested so much, those tests don't seem to always work either. And you end up unloved. Now you're unloving yourself because the negativity has taken over your thought patterns. Of course, this is a human intervention, but still a reptilian and Lyrian and Sirian interaction does come in to cause those things. But a lot of it has to do with your own DNA. That's where you're remembering these types of lifetimes of leadership. These lifetimes of leadership have brought much pain in this reality where you can no longer be a leader, so to continue to be a leader and become lost. They're trying to recreate their own past by being aggressive in this one. They don't always realize that, though. Some don't have peace or love for themselves. Love for themselves is very difficult. That way they can't be negative towards others if they find peace, and they have that negativity as a safeguard. It is part of their personality at this time. But many are growing out of it, and it's a hard step to take to be more kind, as you spend most of your life being unkind to others. It's a difficult transition for some to change character that way. Our presence here has to do with many of the young ones that are incarnated that do remember us. Of course, in their incarnation, they do eventually forget. But many of male and sometimes female get magnetized to the shark energies because we are very much teachers, not always aggressors. We are teachers in your universe. And this is why some do see us as mighty and awesome on the outside, also know the knowledge that we carry on the inside. This is why some are attracted to our energies. Much love to you. Blessings. Blessings.